Aloha! Thanks for joining me today in my happy place. I'm Sheila Kay, and today I'm going to introduce you to a rare, remarkable, and super sweet fruit known as the Monstera deliciosa. Aloha friends, thanks for bringing me into your space. I'm Sheila Kay, and if this is your first time being here, I'll let you know what this channel is all about. I'm going to show you some of my hobbies, what makes me happy, what keeps me happy, and that's about it. If you have been here before, especially if you're a subscriber, you're my hero. Thank you so much. Tell all your friends, come on back. It's going to get better every week, I'm hoping. So, anyway, this week is another fruit episode all about fruit. Last week I did Monstera, and I'm not sure I told you how good it smells, but Monstera smells really good. It stinks up the whole house. It's really great. But one morning I got up and the house didn't smell like Monstera too much. It smelled like another fruit, which is jackfruit, one of my favorite fruits. Jackfruit is a big fruit. Jackfruit is related to the figs, the mulberries, the breadfruit. If you know anything about breadfruit or ulu, it's a larger fruit. Gets a family fed. Good stuff. The jackfruit can grow up to 120 pounds. The one we're dealing with today is maybe 5 pounds. It's a smaller one, but it's delicious. Jackfruit is actually the flavor that Wrigley's was going for with their juicy fruit gum. So if you like juicy fruit gum, you probably like jackfruit. But anyway, so I got my own jackfruit. It ripened up and stunk up the house, so it was time. You can tell when it's ripe because it gets stinky, super yummy, sneaky. Some people say it smells like pineapple or banana. Some people say it smells like armpits. I don't know. It smells great to me. So it ripened up, and here we go. Jackfruit is filled with latex, a super sticky substance, sometimes even used in boat repair. So it's very sticky. So what you want to do before you start is you want to grease up your knife blade. You want to use some vegetable oil or any kind of oil, cooking oil you have, not motor oil. You want to grease up your fingers the same. In this case, I wore gloves because I just don't like messy fingers. So I wore gloves and I oiled them up with Crisco so they stayed, didn't get stuck to the stuff. So what I did is I took the jackfruit, and just under the stem, you're going to cut all the way around it, all the way through the skin and to the core. You'll feel the core, it'll stop your knife, and you're going to cut all the way around. After you cut all the way around like that, you'll cut, depending on the size of the jackfruit, this one's, like I said, kind of small, so I went with 4, but I cut from the top, from the line that I had cut, all the way down to the bottom, 4 times. So around the jackfruit, you'll see if you're watching the video, until all those points met. And then, now I will be quite honest, this does not always work. I think the key is having a good ripe jackfruit and not cutting all the way to the core with your secondary lines. The line you go all the way around, cut all the way to the core. But the other lines you don't want to cut all the way to the core, I think. That's how I did it this time. So a lot of the times if it doesn't work the snazzy way that you're going to see in a minute, if it doesn't work like that, you'll end up with the fruit all inside the skin, and you'll pluck it off from there. I'll actually be showing you that because I have that issue also. See, I've cut them all. Then you pick it up and you just pull that skin away, and hopefully if it worked out right, you will have what looks like a giant bunch of yellow bananas. Like I said, sometimes the jackfruit will stay inside the peel. That's fine. You're just going to pluck that off of there and set it aside. But in this case, I got a lot of it the way I want it, so that's cool. So then after you have all the jackfruit off the core, you have a whole lot of pieces of jackfruit. Then you need to get the seeds out of it. The seeds are big, they're delicious. You can boil them, you can, I guess you can roast them. I don't know, cook them. Add heat to them until they're cooked. They'll be the consistency somewhat of a potato. So like I boiled these and it took maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and then they were, well, a lot like a potato. They're starchy. I am going to one day make some wasabi seeds, but usually what happens is my lover makes some hummus, and it turns out great. People love it. But in this case, I just boiled them. We ate them. They were great. So now you're seeing in the video, you're seeing me removing the seeds. Now these normally they're this one's a little bit overripe. It's going to be great for smoothies, but normally there's a little more firmness to them. So what you're seeing, mine are a little mushy. That's fine. I'm going to stick them in the refrigerator. I'm going to have or stick them in the freezer. I'm going to have smoothies with them. So that's what happened. I take all the seeds out, then I boil them, like I said, and then you'll still have to peel the seeds after you boil them. It's kind of a tedious process. Well worth it. The seeds are also very good for you. I didn't write down nutrition facts, so I can't tell you right now, but that's what's up. So anyway, I am so glad you let me into your living room again, or whatever your room you're in. I'm so glad you did. I can't wait to be back again. Hopefully you like this video. Like, subscribe, come back again for another slice of life, and I will catch you next time. Aloha.